Yeah. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out Once Upon a Line, The Butterfly's Breath. Funded in 2 hours. I see a box. I see a dude. I see, I think that's like a, what is that, like a windmill? They're looking at a big windmill, maybe? Nothing particularly on the main image is getting me excited unless you're trying to sell me on the artwork here. So I'd like to know a little bit more about the game just from the jump. Whoa, let's go, Sean. Sup, Dark Side of the Moon. Narrative board game and solo or cooperative in a post-apocalyptic saga with giant insects. So I do love the fact we're mentioning solo, we're mentioning cooperative, we're mentioning narrative, but I would like to know the mechanisms. Is it a narrative drafting game? Is it an area control game? Worker placement, action selection? What kind of game is it? You know, I need to know a little bit more right from the marquee. It'd be nice, but it's already raised 36,000. That one is euros. Awesome. It is funded, but the main image I definitely think like could be spruced up a bit. And howdy, Huckleberry. 40,000 bucks. Congrats, 500 backers, right on the nose. Excellent. Means we're easily cruising for 1,000, 2,000 print run potentially if this thing keeps going well. Keeps going up. As always, when we go into the video, we're thinking three things: do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Oh, okay. So, immediate marquee material. I think you spotlight Lucky Duck Games. Now, I know you might say, oh, they're just going to be bringing it out in France, so it's not that big of a deal. No, it is that big of a deal. Lucky Duck Games, I would argue, has a very good reputation with just about everybody in the hobby. Like, I hear a lot of dirt about a lot of people doing a lot of things, and I ain't heard a damn thing about Lucky Duck Games. And not to mention, they put out just top-notch products, so I definitely think that's something you mentioned. What's with the butterfly in the text? Because it's the butterfly's breath. 2023 is going to be fire. Agreed. Okay, not a huge box. I don't mind that. Slick logo. Can we get to it already?
Hello everyone, I'm William.
And my name is Dan, and both together we are Pert et Fracas. I'm absolutely thrilled to present to you a new game unlike anything you'll have seen before. Once Upon a Line is an immersive...
So, I feel like normally when someone tells me it's unlike anything you've ever seen before, it just immediately like, yeah, my eyebrow goes up. But standing behind that collection of games, my eyebrow is calm. Because I see a huge variety of different hobby board games, meaning this one has probably been well play tested. It is unique. It has different ideas. I'm excited when I see a backdrop like that. They do great as far as I know. Lucky Duck, oh yeah.
Board game for solo and cooperative play that combines elements of word puzzles and choose your own adventure game.
So I'd love subtitles here. I'm understanding, so I'm not having an issue with it, but I always feel like it's a good thing to have.
Since the dawn of time, you, the Zephyrhymes, have watched over the great balance in secret. Now, as tragedy threatens to plunge the world into chaos, you will embody brave heroes and attempt to guide them through the challenges to come. Each time you play, you will choose from a range of heroes, each with their own unique talents.
Ooh. It's giving me a little bit of the Destinies vibe. We each got our own characters. We're sending out in the world. Love this little board right here. Nice components. I need a pencil. It gets me excited when I need a pencil. When you need a pencil, there's a lot of opportunities in that game.
Then, you'll dive into feature-length stories and explore them using the never-before-seen Grid of Destiny. The Grid of Destiny system is a scratch-off ink, so that every decision that you make will alter the story as you physically carve out your actions into the grid.
don't know what's going on, but
Each action you
I
take
like
will
it.
reveal letters and symbols that can be combined together to discover new locations, gather items, and fulfill quests. But you'll need to explore carefully, as time is against you, and the grid of destiny is full of traps. Over the course of many chapters, you'll level up your heroes, uncover secrets, and make choices leading you to several possible endings.
I feel like they 100% nailed the unique here. Yeah, so big points on the unique and different feel. Yeah, I don't know if I'm... I want to try this game. I don't know if I'm going to love this game, but I am just intrigued as hell about this game.
As each chapter can last for 3 or more hours, you can save your progress at any time,
wow.
and later return to precisely where you left off.
As a natively
Nice hearty handshake. Don't you do that after every game?
French publisher, we are absolutely delighted to announce our partnership with our friends at Lucky Duck Games, who will be translating and publishing Once Upon a Line in English. And we...
That is a big deal. That immediately clarifies one of the things that I was potentially worried about, which was your rule booklet. You know, your rule booklet, always a bit concerning, especially, you know, just for being on Kickstarter game, but then also when you have English not as the first language. That's when you start to get those rule booklets where it's like, oh, they really sink a game sometimes. So this is a big deal. I'd 100% put Lucky Duck on the marquee there.
We hope you'll join us both on this exciting new journey.
Was that a board game like cameo, like in a movie? Like it's like, oh, that was Denzel Washington. That hot dog guy was Denzel. No, that guy was. That was weird. Okay, it was an interesting video. Little long, little loud. I'd like to know a little bit more, but I'm sure as heck intrigued, and especially if we got a banger of a price. And I imagine we're gonna have a really good price if they're working with Lucky Duck Games, because you know Lucky Duck Games is probably gonna bet on themselves and bet on the fact that this is gonna be somewhat of a hit and print this at a relatively high, like they're going to print a decent amount of these, which brings down the price. So I'm excited to see the price. What do we got? So they did another one. Purdy and Fracas is the story of two friends linked together from 20 years of role-playing games and comic books. Both authors and designers, they work like twins in a perfect tandem. Okay, cool. Sounds like they're a designing duo. That's neat. Ragnarok Star, fun family board game about rocks and Vikings. Yeah, me and my buddy Adam, who does Thoughts for the Corners. We've talked about designing a game before. We're eventually going to do it. Hopefully it won't suck. We wouldn't release it if it sucks. So this thing, is it out? Let's see. Updates 41. Join us on this exciting nerd journey. Let's go for 2023. As of 23, surprise and discovery. Brand new project arrives. So yeah, this is out. People got their stuff. Awesome. I think. Hey there, can you let us know what's happening with the expansion? Yeah, we're talking about expansions, and that means boom. So, can you do it? Yes, I feel comfortable with that. Do I want it? Yeah, I'm most of the way there. If you got yourself a good price, I'm intrigued as heck by this game. I'd like to see a gameplay video. I'd like to take a gander at those rules. How to play would be fantastic. The first scratch-off adventure game. I like that little logo. Looks good. Nice setup. 1+ players. 2 to 3 hours. I'd put this on the marquee, honestly. You hit 2 to 3 hours solo cooperative. That's an itch that a lot of people like to get scratched. So I would 100% bump that up on that marquee. I really enjoyed this creative design, taking a crossword in a completely different direction. Yeah, I was curious about this. How is this working? Is this a crossword style game, or is it just that I'm scraping off words? I wasn't quite sure what exactly was going on because the video, I don't know. I felt like it let me want a little. I wanted to know more. Sharp. Agreed. Once Upon a Line is a narrative and immersive game. Play it as a campaign and divided into chapters. You embody the heroes of the story, and through them try to thwart a tragedy. To do this, you don't use that word too often, thwart. I'm going to use that more in my day-to-day. To do this, you will search for words hidden under a scratch-off grid called the Grid of Destiny. When a word is completely uncovered, you take the corresponding cards. This card reveals the rest of the story. So like a cement factory would mean you wandered into an old cement factory or something like that. So it's thematic as well. Interesting. I wonder if there's going to be like branching paths or something. So let's say you were going towards a cemetery and you got CE and then M, and then you're like, ooh, but we need to go to the movie theater. And you're like, so that M might be the movie theater if we scroll down on it. Like, that is that what's in this game? Is that some of those unique ideas? Because my brain's percolating with what you presented me here. It was a very interesting concept. Reach one of the 9 alternate endings. Fantastic. See a good deal of text. Why backs now? Get a free deluxe metal scratcher. Yeah, I want that. Well, I don't have anything else around the house to scratch with. Free Splendor and Degradation exclusive expansion. So we're getting the first expansion. Awesome. Discover these brand new and exclusive scenarios with every pledge. I'd like to know a little bit more about how much is in there. Also, access to exclusive content. Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on here. This campaign is the best moment to acquire exclusive expansions or choose a bundle to save even more. The Water of our Discontent, The Trace of our Silverfish, Splendor and Degradation, exclusive to this thing. Recharge packs available. Ah, that was answering the question someone had earlier. They were wondering about, I think it was Huckleberry, yeah. The replayability. So it looks like it's going to be rechargeable packs. You just got to get more scratch-offs. Cool. Good stuff. That means the resale value of this is good. The retrade value of this is good, even if it doesn't end up being your cup of tea. I wish we'd already mentioned the prices by now, because I don't imagine I'm spending too much on this, even if I go for this big dog right here with all of these. But let's see. Help to make this thing happen. Pert and Frax is only a 2-man team with a lot of dreams and ambitions. Your back in day will allow us to things, stuff, got it. This is a game like no other I've ever played, genuinely. So, once again, just doubling down on how unique the game is, and I see that. All contents on this campaign that is marked as Peter and Francis will not have a wide retail release. This content will be available during the Kickstarter campaign, Pledge Major, and then afterwards via our online store. Got it. Excuse me. Ooh. I just kind of want the price already. I feel like we're really beating around the bush here getting to it. And yes, I know I could go over here to the support area, but if you're on iOS or if you're on mobile, you do not see that. That's a whole extra click you need to make, so you always got to put your prices up here, and I think that higher is better. Like, I'm convinced. If it's a reasonable price, I'm in. 30 to 40 bucks, I'm in. I don't even think twice. How big is this box? 60 bucks? MSRP? I'm in. Once Upon a Line won the award for Best Prototype in the Expert Game category of Octagon 2021. That's cool. Co-op narrative story game plus scratch-off clues. Sign us up. Terrible quote. Literally, you're just telling me, like, buzzwords. Like, these are all words that might as well just be on the marquee, and then, hey, that sounds exciting. Once again, I don't put that on Tantrum House. I put that on them for taking that quote and putting it there. I'm sure they said something much more convincing than, hey, here's what this game is. An RPG-like experience. Be the hero. Cool. Yeah, the polyomino, the Tetris omino, that looks interesting. So much intriguing. I love the new ideas in this game and also the fact it is not as simple or easy as you might think. Okay. Over 33,000 words. Wow, that's marquee material right there. Yeah, let's look at this. Fun in 24 hours. Don't care. 2 hours, whatever. Completely irrelevant. 33,000 words. And I say completely irrelevant. We all know how this bar works. I mean, everybody knows there's not that many new people here. 502 returning backers and 6 new backers. I don't think you need to take that much space up there. I know it generates excitement, blah, 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 whatever. It's the second most popular thing. Take advantage of recharge packs for each game of Once Upon a Line you receive. Cool. Very neat. I just want the price. I was blown away by this innovative word puzzle game. Caught it. Wow. 6 grids of Destiny. How many squares is that? I'd like to know that. You give me the centimeters, I'd also like to know the inches, because once again, the majority of the people here are from France! Whoa! Big ups! Big ups! You're doing a great job convincing the people of France to back this. United States typically is where it's dominated. So that tells me something on this Kickstarter campaign is not percolating with the people of the United States of America. Very interesting thing to note there. Maybe Lucky Duck Games. Maybe you slap that on the front. They got Destinies. They got, what was it, the Chronicles of Crime series. They have that really great deck builder that nobody talks about anymore. Vikings Gone Wild. That is such a good deck building game. It is so dang good. The only one that I don't like, Bear on Voodoo. That's a miss. They got this great Half Pint Heroes. That is a fantastic, I don't say fantastic because I haven't played it in like a year. That is a great trick-taking game. Half Pint Heroes, small box. Go check that one out. 250 extra large story cards. Once again, how many millimeters? 126 millimeters to inches. Let's see. Let's go. 4.9 inches. Those are pretty big. Okay. You're getting 250 of them. Wow. Once again, little things like that. So, yeah, my brain right there is one of the things why I think you should always convert the currencies, because the majority of the people who are going to back your project most of the time are going to be from the United States of America. And my initial reaction to 126 times 88 millimeters was, okay. And then I see, oh, these are 5 inches? These are nearly 5 inches, and I'm getting 250 of these? Wow! Like, it's a whole different reaction you're getting from me just by converting those. And it's, yeah, so that brings me up. What percentage of Americans know the metric system? Am I just a dumb American, or is it most people? Among 18 to 29%, only 17% say they would. 16%, yeah, so people don't know. Which countries don't, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I would totally convert that. That's an easy thing has to do. 3 hero boards, double layer, great, 4 millimeters, okay. 1 card holder with a bottom slip, cool, 3D, like 3D stuff. 9 zone tiles, great, interesting components. They got the scratcher. Why do I need the, I honestly would rather use the scratcher than the fancy dancy one. Call me crazy. I feel like the scratcher, you know, has the little handle. It makes it easier. Whereas with the other one, it's just like, it's no better than a coin. Except for the fact that it is flat as opposed to the circular. So it is better than a coin. I will say it's better than a coin, unless you have coins that have rounded edges. Then we got ourselves an argument. Because the how big the coin is nice too, you know, especially, you know, you got a nice thick coin. All right, anywho. 1 save box, great. Easy saving system. That's the kind of thing I'd love. Oh yeah, so cool. And you did mention that in the video. A beautiful narrative world waiting to be discovered. Cool, got it. Free exclusive expansion. Once upon a line, splendor and degradation. What's inside? We will reveal the content of this expansion day after day. Follow along in the updates. Okay. Scenario reveal. So stuff. So what's in the expansions? It's stuff. You'll like it. You're just here for the gimmick, honestly. And the gimmick's great. You didn't see the quotes? The gimmick's great. Looks like he had a chisel. Offer a new form of... Okay, I'm interested. Offers a new form of word game and riddle. Very unique. Nothing else. Yeah, I want to try this. How to play. Choose your heroes and start to play. Do we not have a pledge area here at all? Are we going to do that strategy? This is a good deal of cards. Ooh, read the card and discover other words to find on the grid of destiny. So it is like that, where it's like, oh, this might be the movie. Okay, that's really intriguing. Combine the hero's action tiles to explore the grid of destiny. Love that. It's great. So pretty much just regurgitating the stuff in the video, but it's a lot easier to understand with those little text things right there. So this looks good. Click here. Awesome. Prototype rule booklet. What's it? So 30 bucks, 33 bucks. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is immediate point bump down for me. Because this is an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous price that needs to be on the marquee, while this is currently the #2 most popular project in all the board games. 33 bucks. I did a poll on this last year. It was like, what is the average amount of cash where you'll just throw money at Kickstarter and not even really do that much research into it? It's about 25 bucks. And with inflation, I imagine it's about $33. This is a fantastic price. It needs to be on the marquee. Fun in 2 hours, I don't give a damn. 33 bucks for this really unique game? I'm in. But you made me scroll. I am 20 minutes into your campaign. Come on. What's inside? 4 grids of... Don't waste your customers' times. 4 grids of destinies, 200 extra large story cards, 1 grid of tragedy score sheet. So what am I getting here? So yeah, so it's mostly just 200 extra large story cards. And then we got the expansion. So 22 bucks gets you this thing, in case you want to buy them a la carte, which is probably not going to be many people at all, because honestly, none of these... I can't imagine someone's like, oh, this theme is the one that grips me. Looks like he had... Wait, that 33 is for the expansion. What? Oh, that's for the expansion? Wait. What? Oh, we're not going to have a pledge area? I don't care how much your expansion is. Thank you, Huckleberry, for catching that. I appreciate it. But no, what? Where's the price of the dang game? So now I'm guessing it's a 60-bucker, which that's fine. It's still a really interesting idea. I want to play it. Here we go. The Caterpillar's Walk. Yeah, 42 bucks! I don't even think twice. I'm getting the game. I'm getting an expansion. Like, no-brainer here. With what you've shown me and how interesting game this is and how you're attached to Lucky Duck Games, which makes me feel 100% comfortable that I'm going to get my game. I'm in. Because you might, like... Yeah, I'm in. Come on. 96 bucks, less than 100 bucks, I got the whole shebang. Oh, this is the whole shebang. 18 chapters, 107. That is very Kickstarter reasonable. That is tons of gameplay for 107 bucks. It's a really unique game. Cool. I'm in, because once again, so what am I thinking? 60 bucks MSRP, and then, yeah, any way I'm slicing this seems like a pretty reasonable price to me. Woo, womp womp. Yeah, great price. Special add-on deluxe wooden tiles. So if this you want to get the fancy stuff, because you're going to want to. You're playing this, what, 40, 50, 60 hours? Then we got more add-ons. What is this? Oh, these are just the boxes. Okay. So we don't actually have... Okay, so this is the pledge area. I'd love to see this way higher. Like, honestly, after that video, if you told me I'm getting the game and I'm getting that box for 42 bucks, I'm in. That's nothing on Kickstarter nowadays. I think we waited way too long. Way too long. Because unless the shipping just is absolutely just terrible, I'm really perplexed as to why this one is so not picking up traction in the United States of America. That's because, yeah, they got the videos that they need. They got the big stuff. We got the overview and gameplay. Boom. Gameplay. Leading off with it. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, I think that, yeah. Cool. I want to play it. Crowdfunding previews. We got the scratch off. Bunch of stuff. So they got all the ducks in a row. But just, it's not clicking with the USA as much as they probably would hope. That's really fascinating to me. Doing an amazing job in France, though. That's fantastic. All right, we've got the video dump here. So once again, I hate this. I don't hate the video dump. I actually appreciate the fact that they took a quote out of all their videos, so that way you could kind of just get a bite-sized snippet of what they're trying to say. I really do appreciate that. But this information, I in no way, shape, or form believe is more important than your shipping information, which is crucial. It's crucial. It's part of one of the 3 pillars. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And we're burying it all the way at the bottom. I'm 23 minutes in. I got to scroll all the way at the bottom, and I know it's industry standard, but that doesn't mean it's right. Think about the customer's perspective. Get down to it. Ship will be charged after get paid during the pledge. Major VAT is included in the price. Is fantastic. I'd mention that too. VAT free. The difference in tax is being put towards cheaper shipping for other countries. So no sales tax, no VAT. Those are things that I think we spotlight right there. And then shipping. So what do we got? We got 3 pledge levels. Let's check out the breakdown. So 69 people on the fence. The game, that nice pledge level, 111 people. The Chrysalis Age, I don't understand why I would want that one. Because I want to go back to that. Like, that middle one just felt like, why don't I want all of it? So I want to check that. Does it maybe because it comes with the recharge packs? Where's your stinking... Oh my gosh. Nope, this is the add-ons, because we put the add-ons, we have the pledge levels, because that makes sense. Let's put the add-ons above the... Who puts the add-ons above the pledge levels? Like, this sounds like a Seinfeld skit. She put the add-ons before the pledge levels, Jerry. It's no good. The Chrysalis Age, Once Upon a Line, 89. So this is a lot of the stuff. So is it just I get the extra recharge packs? Okay, so it is. It's the recharge packs. Okay, cool. I think that was just me. I was just so... out of this world. So I do feel like that's clean, and that's the majority of the backers. Everything. So they did do a good job there. 2 to 1. But they also have a decent number of people who just want to wet their toes, because I feel like that wet their toes price as well. So this has a great wet your toes price, and I feel like this also has a pretty dang good all-in price. And the all-in price, this is beautiful. The all-in price makes it so that if you ever want to resell this, you can immediately resell this as nearly like new. Like, there's a lot of stuff to love in this Kickstarter campaign. What's the price shipping, though? $29 APO. Oh, no. 19... What? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Let's look at our 2 main pledge levels once again. That now brings it to 58 bucks. $2 less than MSRP, and I'm getting a $60 game plus an expansion. Great price. Like, there's a lot of things that are great about this. That's a great price. Why don't you let me know about these great prices way earlier? I'm 26 minutes in, and I'm just now getting the fact that, oh, it's $2 less than MSRP, and I'm getting this new game and an expansion. Cool. But it's so far. And then what about the big one? Let's check out the big one. Big one, $108. So I'm now looking at 19. You're stupid. That's such good shipping. I'm not saying you're stupid, but like that's such a stupid good price. Why bury it down at the bottom? I'm not saying that you're stupid. I'm saying that that's a stupidly good price. $19 for that's 6 boxes. Like there's a big box and a box here and a box here. Like that's a great price. I'm stupefied. What do we got? Unlock content. Our artist. There's a weird Disturb reference. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Backer kit. Cool stuff. Just not hitting the mark in the United States of America. Is that a mirage? Is that 32 FAQs? Oh my gosh. Please tell me they organized it like Reload from Colossal Games so it is not a terrible dumpster fire of an experience for anyone who has to go searching for their question. It's... Oh, okay. This is weird. Okay, so English, French, English, French, English, French. So it's the same question. Got it. Should we... Okay. See, here's okay, so it's all the gameplays together, all the campaigns. Okay. Wait, is it all gameplay, campaign? Okay. I gotta say, I feel like they did a decent job here. It really feels like they're catering to their French customers too, which is probably why they keep coming back. Alright. I think for what they tried to do there, I think that's about as good as you're gonna do. Fun in 2 hours. Thank you. You've made this dream come true. After several years of working behind the scenes and keeping the new game mechanics of the first saga of the Butterfly Breath a secret, we're excited and eager to show you the full depth of the game and the universe we have created just for you. Free deluxe scratcher tool. Did you know? Important. This tool is designed by the... I get it. Once upon a launch, live stream. Cool. Free expansion. Change of rules of the expansion to become apprentices. No serious tragedy expected. Just a bright future of atypical cares in the saga. So it's people in the universe that you've created. I kind of love that. Grator Deluxe. So and then it's in France again. French. It's in France again. But so we got the French. Like, yeah, what's up? Giving you just that awesome. Keep going. You're doing a great job. That's great. That's going to run out potentially. So I would try and make this a little bit more engaging. You know, and that's going to be a tough one. Because at the end of the day, this one has no reason to come back to it, except for to see more of the content. I guess that is the thing. That's what they're banking on. Because there's no stretch goals. There's no unlocks. It's more like, we're going to tell you more about the game as we progress, which is... It's a thing. I don't know if it's a particularly exciting thing for most people, but it's a thing nonetheless. And I think it does mean that they're more likely to come back to the campaign, but I don't think they'll come back every day. Like, yeah, I'll check it after 3-4 days to see what's been added to it. Let me know how you handle those kind of campaigns. Nice job. I'm very glad to see that this project is already funded. Now let's blow all the stretch goals you've planned for the campaign. Are there stretch? I didn't see stretch goals. Congrats to all the team. Only took 2 hours. Funded in 2 hours. Really incredible. Thank you so much for everyone being here to share in the journey. We're truly honored to be part of this amazing game designed by Dan and William. I am in now, but it bothers me that this game doesn't come with a recharge included by default. This is not a legacy game where the final form is naturally endlessly playable, and the recharge situation should reflect that. Thank you for this feedback. It is possible to add individual recharge packs with your pledge. We worked very hard to offer a reasonably priced experience of recharge packs to allow flexibility for everyone. And that is the case. So typically I tend to back with super backers, but honestly in this case I feel like that price is so darn reasonable that I don't have... I don't know. That is an interesting one. But the bottom line is 111 people are like, yeah, whatever. Because here's the thing. You would be paying more with the idea being that I don't know. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, then a lot of French. Cool. Quick note, folks. We are actually added a new $20 deluxe wooden tile set, as the original $25 add-on was too high a final price. So they're like, yeah, this so it does feel like they're probably saying, hey, this isn't hitting the mark quite as much as we had hoped it would. If you're making tweaks like that, day 2 or day 1, is it day 1? It's day 1, isn't it? I think this just launched today. It's Tuesday. Best of luck, team. So excited to try this. I think this one, I could see this one climbing on the hotness, though. Honestly, this has a great price. This has a lot going for it. It's got the attachment with Lucky Duck Games, which I think is going to help this drastically. But I definitely still feel like there's... Like, that marquee. Like, that marquee is so damn boring. Like, this does not tell me nearly enough of all the cool stuff here, including the fantastic price, the no VAT, the no taxes, the very reasonable price of the game plus expansion. The fact that it includes a free expansion. You know, game plus, like, boom, game, expansion, $42 out the door, or whatever that is. And I'm like, whoa! Lucky Duck Games attached right here. I'm like, whoa! And it's just this main image. The decision to lean so heavily into artwork. I feel like that wasn't the play. Like, I get it. You want to showcase gorgeous artwork, whatever. You can do that while still showcasing me valuable, because that's a thick box too. Like, look how thick that box is. $44 for this box? Is that right? Like, yeah. So at the end of the day, do I want it? Yes, I do. Interesting mechanisms. I'm excited to try it. Solo cooperative, so I know I can always play it no matter what. It has a good deal of gameplay to go into and a very reasonable price on how much is it. I feel like the bare bones, just try out the game, get the free expansion, is very reasonably priced. And I also feel like the big all-in bundle is very reasonably priced. I feel like the shipping was aimed directly at the United States of America, potentially, because we got some really solid shipping there. And honestly, when I saw that this project was in France, I was not expecting really good shipping. But they buried it, just buried it below a video dump, below so many extra things that are not nearly as important as that. So that for that price, I'm tempted to support them just because it is Lucky Duck and the new type of game. Well, not my style. I appreciate different and unique gameplay. Yeah, this looks... Yeah. And this looks like one of those ones, too. Like, this is what I do as a reviewer, where it's like, if I'm not feeling the game as much as somebody else at the table, like, after we get done, I'll be like, hey, if you shoot a video with me, it's yours. Take it with you. Or I'll just be like, and if you don't want to shoot a video after I shoot a video on it, it's yours. And that has the feel of like a game like this too, where it's like, it's so different. Maybe it doesn't hit with you, but somebody in the game will probably be like, oh, this is cool as heck. I just can see myself playing this. I'm getting off topic though. Final grade, because I don't want to give it the grade that I think. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. That Lucky Duck Games, and how much is it? Yes. But once again, you didn't spotlight any of that. Do I want it? You didn't spotlight nearly enough on the marquee or the main image to even make me want to click. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, too. I've never actually thought about this, but let me know what you think about this in the comments below. When I look at the main tabs, they show exactly where the game is from. And when I see, a different... No, I don't think... I just expect higher shipping when I see France, when I see UK... Wait, what? They're in France, too? Wow, too cool. 2 Paris projects at one time. I don't feel like you spotlighted that I wanted this that much. I don't feel like you spotlighted Lucky Duck Games, right? I feel like for the marquee, and the price too. Like the price, I had to look and search and scrounge to find it. They're all great. Everything was great. So I'm gonna go with a... This is such a good price, and it's such a cool looking game. It has really unique and different ideas and reasonable prices. This should be a slam dunk, and yet I'm like C-. Like, I feel like this game is going to succeed in spite of a lot of the choices that were made on the Kickstarter page, just because there's so much fantastic here. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers by the end of 2023 to make 2023 my biggest year ever on YouTube. Have a great day. Bye-bye.